by the X-rated with no pants, FourCourtJester.
I told you that in confidence.
Too late.
So it seems. So it seems. Yeah, we're here with Shield the Rift, Edmonton. Of course, I'm in my basement. Thanks, Yuhn, for the invite.
Yeah,
by the way.
I know. Sorry. Next time. This is winter bracket semifinals between blue side we have NesTea, and right side we have returning to the stream Elite Alberta Gaming.
Yay! I like those guys. They did good work.
So we already have bans coming out. Tryndamere, Skarner, and Rammus. These are generally some more bans that you see. Also, these are very strong champions that we haven't actually seen banned yet or used.
We saw Morgana.
Well, not Morgana. I mean the other three.
Well, yeah, true enough. Skarner, very top tier jungle. Tryndamere, just a really broken top lane or jungle. And Rammus, his ganks are just redonkulous. What? A severe beer? What?
Yeah, never see people ban that.
I am never playing with these guys again. That is my favorite champion.
My favorite champion doesn't even get used, so.
What's your favorite champion, Graves?
Cat.
Katarina?
Yep.
Really?
Yep. For life. So we have one more ban coming out from EAG. Lee Sin! Hiko!
Lee Sin, huh?
Lee Singer!
Yes.
Punch on neither EGG! Kick my brother in the ass!
And then laughed about it. To the bank! Anyways, yeah. So those are the bans. A lot of jungle banned out of that.
Video out though, I'll see what it looks like.
4 junglers banned there. Of course, the AP mid as well. And Severe, I really don't understand the Severe ban because she is really a top-notch bottom lane these days. But in terms of that, you know, Vayne first pick here, Eyes of a Thief, going to be in that bottom lane. Good pickup to go with that, you know, Taric or Sona. I would really like to see that Sona, wouldn't you, Yuhn?
I want to see Sona. Like, Sona is so good. I'm surprised no one's seen Sona. Actually, I don't want to see Sona. I just want to see someone, like, use it because it's so good. But Vayne, first pick. You know, Vayne, very strong hyper carry endgame. Get that farm. Rice farm all day. Roll like a boss.
Yeah, but didn't we see a similar scenario with that Tristana last game? She just could not land those kills. She ended up 0-4.
It's... Trist needs more items than Vayne does. Like, Vayne can get there faster.
True damage.
But Trist is stronger. Shyvana! Oh! Shyvana!
Jungle Shyvana.
Jungle Shyvana. I've not seen Shyvana yet. Never thought actually anyone would pick that. So we do have Kennen GP right now. Kennen GP we've been seeing a lot on tournament. Kennen's very strong right now. Wodas are just stupid and very, very powerful.
Double Woda for the win, my friend.
We have actually right now, NesTea is actually using heroes we haven't seen yet at all on stream. So we have Vayne actually being used, we have Jungle Shyvana, and we have Yorick top.
Wow.
Yorick top. Yeah. How about the stain? Do you like dealing with that?
No, I really do not like dealing with Yorick whatsoever. But do you know who goes really good with a Yorick? A Zilean.
You know who else goes well with both of them? A hyper carry.
Like Vayne.
Oh, exactly. But they do pick Graves. Graves is actually very strong, and that is actually very good against Vayne in lane. Depending on what other supports come out. Vayne Taric, or Graves Taric is actually very strong. Depending on the support pick, we might actually see Graves being able to bully Vayne actually. Graves is always very strong against Vayne. You can just, you can out-trade in most scenarios. I'm surprised there hasn't been any Graves Sona. With all these teams that pick Graves, no one's picking Sona, and Graves Sona is retardedly strong.
Yeah. Again, no Sona coming out yet. We might see it here with Vayne, but I'm a little surprised at that. You know, we have that Taric here instead. No Caitlyn. Instead, it's going to be that Graves, and as you said, Graves can hold his own. I would say top 3 AD right now. Definitely 2 of them are Vayne and Graves. Like, they're just really high up. They're bam, Sona, Rickix.
Sona Vayne, real strong.
Represent.
Like this. And then we have Anivia. Not seen too much Anivia yet either, actually. All these heroes we haven't seen yet. So, the comp that they have is a little strange. There's no real gimmick that they have besides just like Yorick ultimate.
Yeah. That Yorick in the bottom lane with Zilean, what you do is you throw out your ghouls, then you put a Zilean bomb on top of that ghoul. It's like a heat-seeking bomb. It's wonderful.
Yep.
But unfortunately, none of that. Okay, cool. Anivia mid. I don't think I've seen Anivia mid in a while. And what do you think here? Let's look like Whiston's going to be doing that GP top. and that would leave us with that Kennen in the mid, which means we need ourselves a jungler. It could be a little tricky. Rammus is out, Lee Sin is out, Skarner's out, Tryndamere out. We got Shyvana. That leaves us with what? Maokai?
They go for another AoE because they actually have quite a decent bit. Like Graves has very strong AoE burst.
Fiddlesticks
has the AoE ultimate. They could do Fiddle actually. It would be a very smart idea.
It would go very well with that double Woda that we want to get going, right? Woda on the Fiddle, Woda on the Kennen. That's very strong. Now they're going to go safe. Safe Udyr, okay.
Okay. There's decent stuns. They have quite a bit of stuns on that team. NesTea team just a bit more unorthodox. There's not a whole lot of gimmicks they can play off of.
This looks very similar actually to their last game.
This actually looks a lot similar to a lot of the games. This seems to be a lot of the teams. We do see Kennen being picked a lot, GP being picked a lot, Graves being picked a lot, Udyr. These have all been used frequently so far from what we've seen.
If I can recall, we had Brand instead of that Kennen, because Kennen was banned in that first game with Alberta Elite Gaming, or Elite Alberta Gaming.
They use Brand.
But we also had a Morgana ban that same day, because I was questioning that. I was like, why would you ban Morgana? Because then they took Kassadin. Either way, let's see. Kennen versus the Anivia, the Phoenix, the Cryo Phoenix.
So Kennen can poke. Anivia is very weak before level 6. So definitely a lot of opportunity early for Kennen to bully. And however, Anivia actually has a lot of utility as a mage, so we might see that coming out actually.
Indeed.
Depends on how good the Anivia player is.
Well, we got a lot of Twitter love going on right now, a lot of tweets and retweets. But guys, go get your friends. We're here watching Chill the Rift. Yuhn on the mic taking lead. FourCourtJester here in the back, and we're just having a good time out there in Calgary, aren't we?
Edmonton.
I keep saying Calgary, don't I? Oh my God.
Edmonton is nice. Apparently it starts snowing. So we do have this delay period. Apparently I might have oh, there we go. 3-minute delay. We are going to kick over a commercial quick by Game Grub, and we'll be right back.
I keep saying Calgary because I'm an idiot. I keep thinking Yuhn lives in Calgary. It's actually in Edmonton. It's hosted here by OverKlocked.
Roku tweeted at me because someone tweeted that Roku so cute thing I just admitted. He just did like O.O. He's like, what?
Good times. Right, Roku. Getting
I love Roku.
But they can't hear me here, guys. FourCourtJester here on the mic and your camera. 1080p YouTube for you.
Commercial.
OverKlocked doing the stream. Own TV OverKlocked.
Hello everyone, we are back. Chill the Rift at OverKlocked Gaming and Computers in beautiful, now snowing, I believe, Edmonton, Alberta, Canada.
Not Calgary. No.
Not Calgary, Edmonton. Y-E-G.
For some reason, I keep thinking you live in Calgary. I don't know why.
I do live in Calgary.
Well, that would be the reason then.
I took a bus. Greyhound is real good. High mode transportation services.
I defend myself then.
We have blue team NesTea against purple side Elite Alberta Gaming in the winner bracket semifinals right now. I'm Yuhn. You can follow me on Twitter at Yuhnie, Y-U-H-N-N-I-E. And I am here with the dangerous FourCourtJester, so sexy and so suave, at FourCourtJester on Twitter.
James Bond pose going, but no webcam, so it's useless.
They call him Double O Jester.
That should be the 4-0-Jester, the FourCourtJester.
We're just counting down, a minute 30 left in this.
Yeah.
So we have our lane matchups top. We will see.
York.
We have York. Can't talk. York and GP Pirate. Middle lane we have Anivia and Kennen. Bottom lane Sona Vayne against Graves Tarek, and our junglers for each side are Shyvana and Udyr.
I like the Vayne Sona, especially up against some of those walls. We can really see the tumble into that pin, especially with another Sona ult. And, with her Q spam, she can add another 9 auto attack damage to all Vayne's attack, on top of that true damage that she does supply. But there's a lot of counter from that. I mean, Tarek stun, Graves with the just AoE right in your face, and his ratios are really strong. I
mean, Graves Tarek can win a lot of trades early.
Yes.
But Sona Vayne will be able to match that if they, play correctly and they take their opportunities when they need and just poke down. Because the Tarek's sustain is a lot less than Sona's, especially when they change Tarek, when they change all the supports. Tarek just doesn't have as much sustain anymore as, like, say, Alistar, Soraka, Sona.
Yeah, the other healers, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
I've always noticed that Tarek, ever since they reworked the whole healer mentality, he really is kind of low on those healing meters. It's really more of that aura, as well as that ultimate that he brings to the team fights that he's really
GP just has so much utility, and he's so strong in solo. He's so strong. Like, you can do bot lane with support with him. He can go middle. He can go jungle. He's so good. he's overall a really strong hero. Like even after they took out the whole deny thing, he's still strong. He's always been good.
There we go, loading in now. Look at that Vayne, pretty sexy. Any kind of skins going on Sona with that Yuhn new Lunar Festival. That's a pretty good looking skin if I gotta say so myself.
I like Talons personally.
The Dragon Blade?
I don't like Wukong's. It's just color switch.
Is it Dragon Blade or Dragon?
Dragon Blade Talon.
Yeah, okay, that was right. Yeah, no real skins here. Gangplank just looks like that by default these days.
So we do have, there's going to be a lot of farming going on in this game for sure.
There's no clairvoyance.
Yeah, so for once there's no clairvoyance actually. They're both heals. I'm still surprised that none of these ADs like Vayne or Graves are taking cleanse. Especially when they see, like, especially Vayne in that matter, that they have Kennen, Taric, Udyr, GP. They can lock that down pretty well. I'm just surprised that Vayne isn't taking cleanse because, I mean, I would take that. But actually, she's running Ghost instead of Flash.
I see that, yeah. It's not a 10 Flash game today. We also have Ghost on Shyvana. She really wants to get that movement speed going in synergy with her E.
Shyvana Flash is no real point, except unless you're trying to do like some Flash pushing with Dragon kind of maneuver. Spotting in, I'm actually just going to shrink this overlay again because it does pop up. Cannot find interface. Scroll you down.
Oh wow, we really jumped into the game. I had 50.
So we do see bottom here. Shyvana's actually going to start on double golems as Udyr again. Classic, just going to go with blue.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
So interestingly, Kennen. Let's talk about the lane matchups again a little bit more. Let's touch middle. Nivea and Kennen should have that advantage early and bully Nivea because Nivea doesn't really pick up in terms of like in lane damage until level 6. I mean, that's not to say that you can pull off stuff with a Nivea before 6. It's just generally a lot harder. And then Yorick top against GP. Yorick should have an easier time against GP. There's very few heroes that can deal with Yorick very easily. Like there are some that are actually really good. Like Nasus is actually really good against Yorick because you can queue the minions, queue the ghouls, and it's actually free stacks and lifesteal. So that's one case, but that one. To be honest, I'm not too sure. I mean, I'm not a top lane player as much, and I've never really seen a GP versus Yorick fight. Or a matchup, sorry.
Oh, okay, I've lost all my I've lost my hit point bars on these creeps. That's kind of annoying.
Hit L.
Thank you very much, sir. Here's a counter for you. Hit H.
What's H?
Wow, for me it disappears my overlay.
Disappears. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I didn't know that.
Good for fights. I'm going to use that just so we can see action. Anyway, Udyr getting blue and actually has Baron. He might go for an early gank actually. Not
Baron?
Bear?
I heard Baron.
My bad. Bear. Here's Bear form. Yeah, Udyr with Baron at 2:30. Here goes Bear forming in, running over to the Nivea. Nivea does get the stun, very nicely done, and he is just going to thwart him away as Shyvana is going to start doing the jungle. Actually, both of these jungles are very quick in terms of clearing. Shyvana can clear your jungle very fast with Burnout, and Phoenix Udyr is one of the fastest in the game.
Shyvana didn't start at blue. She went from golems to wraiths to wolves. It looks like...
Red.
Is she going to go for the red right now? Yeah, indeed. There she goes.
Might on off cooldown, so she will take that. So right now we don't see too much top. Yorick has a bit of a life lead. I'm pretty sure Yorick can probably outpoke the GP. GP should be trying to poke back with Q, and maybe if he has that 4% crit. 4%? Yeah, 4% crit, 100% of the time. That's a trademark.
Oh, this could be the first blood! Yes! Eyes of a Thief picks that up with the Vayne. True damage. Could go for the double here onto Roughhide. She got to go through that tumble, but I think she already just used her flash. Yes, she did. Both of her summoners down, the Exhaust and the Ghost. Not a flash. My bad. But hey, first kill right there. Again, Vayne just pinning people to the wall with the support of that Sona. It is such a powerful combination, people.
I missed it, damn it.
You got me. Don't worry, dude. YouTube will make you famous. It's all good.
I still go cry myself to sleep.
And I will hold you very, very dearly. Anyways.
It's great to have that lead bottom right now. And they will push this lane up. Vayne should just take this next wave, clear the wave, and go by right now all she has, so she can keep that advantage. Or just poking at GP with some ghouls. GP actually kind of on even terms right now, using Bush to get away from the ghouls right now, not too bad. Again, the junglers are just running through the lanes. Shyvana on blue actually is going to pick that up right now. Actually, whoa.
Gonna give it to Nivea.
Point in Tiger.
And Nivea's gonna get a 4-minute blue.
One in Phoenix and one in Bear.
Yeah, but he's level 3.
You generally don't see that though. I'm just surprised that he starts Phoenix and then goes Tiger.
Well, that means no turtle.
Yeah, not yet, but just surprising. Usually, you usually just see one or the other. You know, if they pick Tiger or Phoenix, that's usually what they go with, and then they leave the other one to never max.
Now, in 200 gold, we're going to have ourselves either a really good set of boots with another Dorns, or we're going to go straight for that BF sword on Eyes of a Thief. But that Vayne, 16 creeps, you know, a little bit behind that Graves, but that first blood bonus is really going to help her out when she does eventually go back to the town. Now, with Sona there, you know, good healer. As we said, you know, Tarek a little bit lower on that healing meter. Sona really up there. She is a crowd favorite right now, especially when it comes to solo queue on that ladder. It's just really going to keep her up to speed. And, you know, she has 6% lifesteal.
Oh, we have a little bit of a trade coming middle. Anivia actually has blue now, so that's very useful.
Yeah,
so
4-minute blue.
Spam spells, yeah. And especially when she almost hits, she's halfway to level 6, so being able to use that. She still has about half of it left, so she might be able. And actually the gank top coming, Shyvana jumped onto, and sticking to that GP with, GB did blow flash, but she did stick on. Burnout makes her move really fast, and with the red buff just sticks on, and then York Ghoul's slow. So it's very hard to get away even with flash, and takes that down. So now 2 kills up for NesTea, and they're looking at a very good early game right now. Shyvana actually doing some counter jungling of her own against Udyr.
Yeah, that's going to put them up 2-0, about 1k gold difference at this point, but if they can keep that snowballing very nicely, then this should be a wrap for NesTea. But we're going to have to see if they can hold on to that. Right now, Roughhide going back to town. Tarek just here to solo is going to ward that Tribush. Does not want to see anything else coming out of Shyvana, as they did just see Gangplank, you know, just drop it.
GP has TP back top, actually. So TP will be down for GP.
TP for GP, yep.
So right now, again, yeah, creeps. Vayne and Graves are pretty much even right now. York and GP fairly even as well. Middle is actually even too, so we have even creep spread so far right now. Nibby actually just throwing the wall on the push because she can. She's level 6 right now. Throwing down Glacial Storm again, that Frostbite. Nice chunk of damage coming out, but we do have Udyr actually wrapping around down here. He does have 1 point in every single stand.
Oh, this is going to be good.
Oh, Nibia actually getting engaged on. There's the flash in, there's the stun, putting her into that egg. The Ignite actually takes down Kennen right now, and Nibia doing mad jukes. Being ninja, the wall doesn't quite cut off Udyr. There's the bear stun, and there's the stun coming out of that. But here comes Shyvana to back up the egg right now, and this Udyr might not make it out. She does have Q almost. There's the slow from the Glacial Storm. Can he get this stuff? Stun is out, cooldown. Will that hit? No, not quite. Very good teamwork from the Shyvana coming back to assist Nivea, and they do pick up that kill on Kennen.
Kennen going down, that puts us now at 3-0, about a 1.5k gold lead, and that's the fun thing about Anivia. That passive gives her that second life, but it does need to be babysat a little bit, and you saw Shyvana support that very nicely.
Very strong right now in this early game with all 3 lanes, each having a kill each, being set behind. Very well done.
It's good play. It's good times to be alive. Now York went back to town. He picked himself up that Tear of the Goddess, so he's in really good form to just keep harassing Whiston here. Manamune,
a very standard item with York. York is just very good just by being there. Like, his ghouls do so much right now, and his ultimate's very good. He's just kind of like an annoyance that's there, and he offers a lot of utility.
Indeed, he does. It's really actually quite awesome.
Stack that up, or he'll build it to Manamune and have that stack and just spam those ghouls and have a lot of mana regen. He can. That's where most of his sustain comes from. He is maxing, yes, Omen of Famine. So, you know, just lifesteal in. He sits in lane and farms all day.
And, you know, that's what we want to be seeing. We got that hyper carry Vayne, so we're not going to be going for early game dominance. We're going to go for more of that late, mid to late game. And if Yorick can, you know, match that farm, it's going to be ever that much sweeter for NesTea.
That is what NesTea's team is. There's little to no early game at all. But we actually have Shyvana coming out through the Tribush around GP, and GP's actually just going to cut himself back. Will he get pinched here? But he does have Udyr coming. There's the GP. Are they going to turn on this? And he does Q the Shyvana, and the Shyvana actually runs away. They don't fully turn on it. He throws out the ghouls and gain them away. So there is the GP ult used. Udyr coming, very good response. The Shyvana does come down. He does see that though. Alright. Shyvana coming, yeah. He isn't going to gank middle, just going to return back to jungle right now. But yeah, there's no early game. There's no real early game strength for NesTea. Most of it, yeah, they do want to farm. Like, Vayne wants to farm, definitely. And Nivea really wants to farm. And Nivea gets so good with farming. Nivea also has Tear of the Goddess as well. And so she will start to stack that as well. And York gets really strong late game. Oh, here's a stun onto Vayne. Sona's not here, getting exhausted. Cloud damage, buckshot, huge damage coming out. Eyes of a Thief going down. Very good pickup Cecine taking into account that Sona is not there, and Vayne getting caught out by that stun exhaust, and just huge burst damage coming out of Graves.
Yeah, I saw the Sona go back. I was just going to say she's going to pick up her Philo Stone and boots, but she surprised me, picked up 3 more wards, but very good sense here from Alberta Elite Gaming to pick that up. It's just like, well, she's not there, she don't have a flash. The ghost could have been popped, and even if she had just popped it and walked away, mission accomplished. They forced it out, but hey, they got the kill, that's fine. But Vayne wanted to go back to town anyways. Triple Dorans and a Berserker's coming out for her.
Not too sure. I mean, it's okay. So he's going to be a lot stronger in lane at least now, so they might be able to force out some more kills right now and take an even bigger lead. Graves actually smart because of the, like, the sustain out of Taric isn't as much as, say, Sona, so Vampire Acceptor will definitely help. Just get those auto attacks in, you know, have the heal.
She's at 12% lifesteal as it is right now with those 3 Dorans. That's just going to boost her a little bit over 100 auto attack damage. She is running 31 armor pen, so it's not another AD stack. It is that armor pen stack.
So same with Graves. Same thing.
Yeah, they're both very similar.
No one is actually using that, but most of the high-level players use. Surprisingly, here comes Udyr on the side of the bush right now. Actually, he does have the blue right now. He's looking for a gank on him. So now Udyr is actually going Tiger and Bear. So he did just start level 1 Phoenix, I guess, just for the blue clear. But Shyvana here also handing blue off to Anivia. Anivia's gonna have a grand old time with that, be able to stack tier and just be able to self-sustain because Anivia is so like mana hungry.
Yeah, that was going to be good. Sting. Oh, Roughhide going in. That could have been a perfect opportunity for Eyes of the Thief to initiate because we did not have that escape mechanism for Roughhide, but they just back off. I don't think they realize Taric is actually missing, but Taric going back does not pick up that Philo Stone. Yeah. Instead, it is those wards and boots.
Yeah. He wants the boots so he can, get some more engages off because it's very hard to like get some stun engages off if you can't move very fast.
Looks like
Kennen's also forced to go back right now. Kennen picking it up. There it is. Hextech Revolver will build that into Will of Ancients. He has sustain. Kennen has very high base damage and can sustain himself in lane just by spamming skills because of energy.
Indeed.
Farm, we have... it's still slightly even. Elite Alberta Gaming is just slightly point ahead. Taric actually warring up the Tri-Bush, actually. Very smart there. And they have it Dragon Ward, so they will be able to see both paths which Shyvana can come and gain from, unless she does sneak through the bottom bush.
You're committing a little bit here onto Wystan, but Wystan only dropping about less than quarter of her life.
No ward top, and here comes Shyvana up from the behind right now. He has no slow right now. Here's the Ghost coming from Shyvana. Exhaust coming down onto GP. He's trying to get to the bush, and he will fall. Another kill picked up, top lane.
Well, while that was going on, bottom lane, Roughhide, Mr. Badassery here going toe-to-toe with the Vayne. Sona, fortunately, does not look like they're about to commit to anything, and they just back off. It's about time to get a little bit of that health back, flex that life steal. But what's going on in the mid does look like Oops Bun going for the kill with the Ignite. No, the stun is not going to be enough.
Yeah. I would have flashed and frostbited that. If he flashed frostbited that, he would have killed Kennen. He still had the frost tick on it and Ignite, and he had frostbite up. So I would have flashed and threw that out, and he would have gotten that kill.
Ooh, if Oops Bun here had gone to the other bush, he would have found an Udyr in his face. But as it is, looks like he's going to come down here for a gank. We do not have any ward here on Purple's side. Could be a good kill right here, but we do not have a lot of mana here on Eyes.
Right now, the ward on Baron is gone, or the ward on Dragon is gone. Right in, here they come, flashing out, missing the stun, throwing out the Glacial Storm, both Mr. Badassery and Roughhide throwing out flashes to save their skins.
Mission accomplished, though. Those flashes will not be there for another attempt. Does actually look like Kennen decided just to stick around lane because he did see that Cryo Phoenix just, nod off. And we're just going to use that Woda to our advantage.
But no, it's here, though. And Kennen will just simply lightning rush the other way. And
yeah, there we go.
Anivia's just going to clear out the wave right now. Yorick actually doing some damage onto GP right now. Yorick's trying to really get that. How much is his tier at? It's about a fifth of the way to full. It was very good. Get that spam on.
Yeah, 192.
Green Dragon again.
Yep.
So we have CS is still looking pretty even right now. GP's actually at 93, doing well against Yorick, just playing a bit ahead of him. Yorick actually going for Frozen Heart actually. Pretty smart idea actually. It will reduce the attack speed of the Graves, the GP, and the Udyr. So it's a very good thing. And he does have a lot of cooldown. Spam his ult, spam more ghouls. Very good. A lot of utility from that hero.
Looks like taking advantage of Sona not being in lane again. Graves throwing out a little bit of damage. Mr. Badassery throwing up those wards, but we do got a purple in that Tri-Bush, so we're not going to be allowing them that vision.
Very smart.
Yep, very smart indeed. Now we have a route for those ganks for Shyvana.
And it's good because they are ahead, and this puts more pressure, right? Because it reduces the vision that they have, so they don't exactly know if they can do this or not. Or like if it's safe for them to push, is someone coming, and that just puts more pressure on them. So it might mean that they force themselves to not take CS just so something they don't know. And it makes it a lot easier. It's a mind game with that to reduce vision. Now, mind pressure is always important to helping your lanes.
Mind games are very big in these kind of games. Got to fake out those opponents, think about what they're going to be doing, how to respond to that. Vayne using her tumble, get in there, but no, Graves going to be reversing a lot of that damage, throws out the smoke screen, but she will be able to get out of that. Thank you very much, Sona. And yeah, they're just going to reset this lane a little bit. Try to freeze it. No, it's going right back into the tower. All right.
Yeah. If they want to freeze it, they have to just tank the creeps outside the tower.
You got Sona there, though, with Philo. I mean, that's infinite mana and infinite health.
Anivia is picking up. Anivia is picking up Catalyst. Very good, yeah.
Rod of Ages.
Build a lot. Yeah, Rod of Ages and Anivia is always good. Or sometimes some people actually like rush Banshees for Anivia because like one of the like I play Anivia too, but like the biggest annoyance I have with that hero is if you get stunned or anything like that or silenced. Actually, top lane right now we do have a little bit of Hubbox chasing down Winston, taking some damage. Sorry. Anyways, one of the annoyances I have is that if you're using Glacial Storm and you get stunned or silenced, it cancels Storm completely. Even when you're stunned, it cancels Glacial Storm.
So even though it's a toggle, you stun it, it just goes away.
It goes away. So Banshees is nice because you can absorb the CC, so your thing just doesn't simply, you know, fade away. Oh, there we go. Throwing out the wall and trying to get the stun. Ken just faking the other way again. Some more damage coming up. I actually missed the gank bottom.
Yeah.
And they're diving down onto Mr. Badass, and he will fall down as well. Vayne tanking turret. He is going to run out. Someone just actually used Summoner Heal.
Yeah, I saw that.
Very unnecessary. He was pretty healthy enough to not use that.
Yeah, I missed that down south as well. We were looking here at the Cryo Phoenix mid, but it does look like Kennen was forced back again.
And
I don't think that's not going to be a kill. Graves or GP has too much sustain. Oranges, Wriggles.
Yeah, he has Wriggles. It's a smart item to just sit in lane. Kennen now has his Woda. We have Shyvana has Wriggles, so
hopefully Udyr's about to go catch up.
Yeah, item.
He still only has that Madreds.
There's not a whole lot of gold, but he can finish Wriggles. And Anivia again, getting that blue buff. Good job, Lord Lust, giving that off to Oops Bun, so he can, you know, keep in lane and do that. But we might have a gank bottom actually, but they can see this coming with this ward here. So are they going to react to this yet?
What ward? There's no ward there.
There's a ward on the ramp there that they just ran by.
Oh, okay, that ward. Got it. Yeah.
They do see that, and Vayne and Sona safely just back off right now.
That's, I think, every single blue here from
Savannah. He's going to actually try
Savannah.
and pinch them in here right now. There's Anivia. Anivia actually using the wall. They see Kennen run by. They might try and pinch here, Tarek and Udyr if they go into this, but no, there's no full commitment. Sona does have ult. Or sorry, no, Sona doesn't have ult, so this might not be the smartest thing to do.
Yeah, it's down for 45 seconds.
This isn't smart to do at all, because Kennen has ultimate. This isn't a smart engage. Unless they all group up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Graves has his ult and stuff, so he's an AoE, but not very smart without the Sona ultimate.
Nah, it looks like everyone's just going to back off. They could make a feasible attempt at the Dragon right now. Shyvana has now gone back off. Tops are still sitting there, but you know, that Gangplank ultimate down for another 15 seconds. Might want to be waiting it out.
Actually, if Shyvana coming down bottom again. Nope, she's just going to turn around back the other way. Creeps, we have Gangplank doing a very good job handling himself against Yorick. He's 20 out. We have just 3 different spot lane. Oh my gosh.
God. I did not see that coming.
We apologize. We are bad. We will improve.
That Kennen, man. That Kennen. This inhibitor only has 25 ability power, but is still able to drop a Wota Kennen. That's impressive.
Because he is blue, it's just poke, 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 spam Frostbite. There's a stun, there's a wall. Throws down the Glacial Storm, getting some Frostbite. He's taking damage like a boss, taking some unnecessary damage. But he is going to, you know, pressure that Udyr again. There's another stun. Is he going to go for this Glacial Storm Frostbite? He flashes out. Very good job. Oops, Bun taking down the Udyr, refreshing blue. Not a good job for Udyr. He's going to have Kennen go more against another. He has another full blue buff. That's going to not be very fun for Graves to deal, sorry, for Kennen to deal with. Make sure bot. And Shyvana actually does pick up Oracle, so more pressure being applied to this bot lane, and they're just trying to deny Roughhide some farm right now.
It's kind of working.
This Dragon Ward as well, yeah. But now they're blind, and Anivia has successfully taken down the middle turret right now. Anivia level 14, 3 levels over Kennen right now. Kennen's such in a bad spot. And are they going to go for this Dragon? Are they going to try and pinch this here right now? Graves dashing over, stunning Shyvana. Vayne and Sona not even near. There's a wall right now. It isn't going to catch that. Nope.
Now, it might just be my spectator, but I don't actually see a refreshed blue on Oops Fun.
Really?
Yeah, I do see a dead cannon though.
Actually, I see the egg, but I know.
Okay, maybe it's not a dead cannon. Here we go, there we go. Lord Lust coming right into the bonus stun going down. Mr. Badassery looking really good right there, but we do get that Anivia, and that cannon's still out by the skin of his teeth. Teleport coming in.
Yeah. They are split right now. They're trying to get Vane's trying to get on this Graves. One more click. No, it does not go for that last Silver Bolt proc, but we do have him chasing down Shyvana. Shyvana, there goes the Oracle right now. They are chasing down the Sona, and they're actually just going to turn and take Dragon.
Oh, Sona flashed.
His blue buff ran out right as he killed him.
Yeah, I guess so, because I did not see that refresh whatsoever.
He ran out like the second before he died.
Now
Plus you hear flash play, delay blue.
Yeah.
One more.
Didn't want to give it away. Yeah.
Don't worry.
Now, fun times. Yorick's still top. Has that Mana Mune as well as that Glacial. This would be a really good time for him to push that lane as fast as he can, because there's no one up there whatsoever that can stop him. Although Roos is going to be trying to run up there. He does have his Wriggles now as well as that No Magic, so probably that Wit's End coming up for Udyr. But, you know, after that engagement, that looked really strong from their end. I mean, like, it's 8-3. That's fine. They're still down 4K. But if they can keep doing what they just did, probably end up a little bit better a few minutes from now.
Yeah, definitely though York should have been shoving. As soon as he saw the TP, he should have been shoving.
Yeah, looked a little passive there. Just a little.
Bane, big buy. Big Bloodthirster. Bought that flat out, he had around 3,000 gold. Graves also has a Bloodthirster as well.
Yeah, that denying of the farm is not really working, because Graves is still consistently ahead here of Vayne, even though Vayne does have one extra kill, plus that Bloodlust, you know, that first kill under her belt. The difference about 400 gold.
Shyvana down, they don't have sight of this actually. They are just seeing it now. Here comes Shyvana, and Graves is going to try and dash out. We do have the tech with the sun. They are just going to give up on that. They won't be getting that. No dice.
No, and that's a tower. That's going to equalize the towers, bring us a little bit closer to parity here on the gold.
They're doing some big damage onto this cannon right now, missing the Flash Frost right now. Is he going to go for this? Is he ignite on cannon? Cannon ulting, slicing Maelstrom back, putting Anivia into egg. Oh no, there's no egg. Never mind, take it down. Cannon turning around the kill on Anivia.
Wota, man. Wota. 25% spell vamp throws everything onto a Cryo Phoenix, and you will not be resurrecting from that kill.
Very well done. Good turnaround by that cannon.
Gotta be very careful down south. Tarek blowing that ult.
Anna might be getting pinched in here. She's gonna come around this Udyr. Is he gonna wait for the assist?
Go for the smite. Go for the smite.
Doesn't have this.
Yes!
Smite too early, and the Shyvana is just gonna pick up this blue with the red tag in and just run back to Sherwood Forest.
Well played, well played.
Very excellent. Udyr just smiting a bit too early and losing his blue.
Looks like Kennan's going for that Rylai's next. How's that Giant's belt?
That's a very standard build that people do on Cannon, is just load into Rylai's.
Yep. Blasting one.
Hourglass.
Yes.
Die very fast. Like, the big problem with people rushing Death Cap right after Woda is that he dies too fast if he just jumps in at the wrong time.
Squishy,
The
squishy.
Hourglass and Rylai's are just better to tank with because he has all that stun duration, and they can just have the Anivia and the Vayne just mop up and clean up.
Similar to Morgana getting that Hourglass pop ult, pop Hourglass, win the game. Yeah. And we have no Janna here in this round, so there's nothing they can do to get rid of the ultimate.
They're gonna go. No, GP does see the ward. He has that ward, so he does see the Shyvana and the Anivia moving top right now. And right now, Vayne is actually just pushing bottom along, sitting CS right now, with gold advantage almost 2,500 in favor of NesTea. So they're holding it right now, doing very well. Definitely though,
Whoa! Big damage going down to Eyes of a Thief down here. Vayne popping that ghost is going to be getting out of that just by the skin of her teeth, but Tarek blowing down everything, and then Roughhide with that ultimate to boot. Didn't use a flash though, so that's the saving grace right there. No kill, but hey, the tower is looking very strong at this point. Virtually untouched, actually, only losing about 120 hit points.
but we do actually have Anivia coming down to bottom.
Yeah, but it's warded.
We'll see it, yeah. There's the knock. He's right. He's pinned between Anivia and this.
Ah.
There's the wall denying him that ability. He does blow flash, trying to flash the wall, and it does fail. Does get caught in the flash frost stun. Down goes Tarek.
Well played, well played. 9-4 now, blue team. NesTea looking good, 29 to 26k gold. A difference about 3k at this point.
We actually have Shyvana sitting in the top lane
Yeah.
in this match right now. Maybe to bait out this, but they do see Udyr coming here, so they might bait this out. They have no idea that Shyvana is actually in that bush. Are they ready?
Oh, come on, face check! Oh!
Too early. They got impatient and they went for it. Graves down here alone, just dashing away, quick drawing. Just getting a little bit of poke there. He'll be okay down there. He does have his zeal. Doing some more poke damage onto the Graves. Graves can hold his own down here if he wants. He can even blow collateral damage and just blow up the wave and just push it back. But we do have Siobhan actually diving. Are they going to dive onto this? No, they are just going to push this tower. Turret's going down, 500 health. This Udyr is going to haul ass out of here.
Yeah, that's what he needs to do. Without that tower, he has no protection, and 2-on-1 will go down. Has a Kindle Gem now to boot, so Kindle Gem, no magic. It's not going to be that Wit's End, I thought. So it looks like maybe a Shirilia mix-up?
Maybe.
Or a Spirit Visage. Actually, yeah, it's going to be a Spirit Visage.
That's what it is. Yeah.
That makes a lot more sense. Come on, Rickix!
Some Rough High trying to chase down the Sona does not. Sona speed too fast. Is there any way to open up shop from here or no?
No, there's absolutely zero shop
I'm pretty
support.
sure though he's going for Spirit Visage.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah.
Oh no, I rarely build that. I don't remember the build items.
Actually, I saw it on him last time as well when Roos played Udyr in their first game. So it makes sense that he'd actually go for it again. Stun coming out here on the turn, Frostbite going down. He'll be okay. Yeah.
So they are looking around down here. They have no idea right now. They're just kind of playing move around. They do see the Graves now. Here's the Udyr.
Like, oh, duh, there he is.
They're not going to engage on that.
No.
We do have GP with that Warmog. He is starting to farm that. He's doing very well. 200 creep farm, and he isn't really getting bullied around too much now by York. York at almost 200 himself. Looks like he might be going maybe Warmog as well. Possibly. Anivia did rush. Anivia got egged actually. He was just going to break out of that because Kennen had so low HP. Yeah, Anivia did go for Archangel.
I'll go with the Natmogs on this. Yeah, for Yorick. But Yorick has really not been part of this game so far.
Yorick's Natmogs.
He's really just stayed top. He's pushed it down. Sure, fine. He has some altercations here with Gang, but that's it. He hasn't done anything else. He's 1-0-1 from that top lane.
Ares, Grave, and Vayne almost have identical builds. Both have Bloodthirsters now. Both have Zeals.
Yeah, it's 3 Dorn's Blades to 2 though. That's the bloodlust difference.
They're actually going to go for this though. They are going to grab this dragon quick right now. Sona, Vayne aren't exactly in position right now and it's dropping very quickly. Half health. They are going to pick up this dragon before anyone's here to intercept them. There's a dragon into the pocket of Elite Alberta Gaming.
That's 2 dragons now to their pocket. Yep.
Nivea now has Nivea can finish a Banshees and at 650 gold. She does have Negatron. And she does have needlessly large rod. Boost her damage a bit.
She has the Archangels.
Woda, yeah, he is going to go for Rylai's. And Udyr might be going that Spirit Visage just as you said. Looks like it.
Yeah, I'd be very surprised if he didn't pick it up right now. Yeah, there it is.
Shyvana coming bottom actually.
No problem. Getting these golems up top. They banked out a little bit and that's nice for Hubbux.
And we do have just this this top lane farm fest really right now between York and GP. GP doing very well beside being pushed. He's on par with York. Very well done.
Yeah, he is back a bit, but that's okay because, I mean, he's seceding very slowly, but at the same time, he's been a part of a lot of the other fights going on. I mean, he's 1-2-1, 2 the kills, that's fine, but he is farming out that Warmog, it's very important.
Still about 3,500. Yeah, 3,500 gold. Yep. Can't do math right now. Need my calculator.
I got my rum and coke, it's good.
Need my AT3.
Oh man, it's this bottom lane.
They are going to shove this bot lane here with Anivia and Shyvana right now. Udyr is also transitioning bottom to try and help them out. Graves can definitely keep it off with that burst, but they might actually try and catch in on this, but they do see Udyr right now using that Glacial Storm, it looked like he was going to go for the Crystallized Wall. We also have Kennen actually transitioning bottom as well to help his team.
Now the wall's still down. He almost had it on that Graves, but Graves dashed right through it. Could have been a kill, unfortunately not, so it's still just coming back up.
We have some big creep farm actually. Everyone that is farming actually is quite a decent amount of farm.
200s all around.
It's Kennen falling a bit short of the Anivia.
There you go, throwing out that E on Sona.
Ken should just be shoving the middle lane actually right now.
Kennen really should. I mean, that's a half health turret, and if he can keep these creeps alive.
Graves can hold pushes pretty well, and Udyr is pretty tanky right now. They're actually going to engage on this fight. There's the Vayne ultimate going down on this Udyr. Udyr flashing over the wall. There's the exhaust onto this Shyvana right now, and Anivia's coming down as well. Crescendo coming down. Udyr is going to fall. And they're focusing the Shyvana. They really need to be focusing another target, but as well, here comes GP. He teleported in. Is Graves going to go down? He doesn't quite. There's a Glacial Storm, and Anivia flashing in, finishing off Graves. And they're going to pick up 2 for 1, and they will then just shove this bot tower. However, Yorick is again being left top to free push, so he should get this tower. And Kennen should very much be transitioning top, but no, he's going bottom.
Oh man, alright, fine. He wants to come down here.
They do see this warded though. Here they come. Or Kennen Nuck? Is he coming?
Yeah, he's coming.
Kennen, yeah. He's not going to catch this though, actually. He might not catch this. He's running, he's running, he's running. He's going to get stunned. And he's got... Oh!
That's a buzzkill.
He does back off. York does get that top tower.
Kennen did get the mid before he did transition, so...
Good being played here though by NesTea. They got the top tower, they got the kill, bottom, 1 for 2. And they don't lose anyone to Kennen.
But they did lose mid tower.
Yeah, they did lose the top tower. Vayne and Graves both buying their Phantom Dancers. Very identical ADs, just with the one Doing Blade difference. And the same farm, actually.
Yeah, 208, 209. It's about to go up. Fine. That's fine. Yeah. We have a ward there on Graves.
Mm-hmm. It's always nice to just carry wards.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So you're an AD. All you do is rice farm.
Right-click hero. So superstar.
Right-click
a lot of skill there. Just auto-attack all day. No problem.
Yeah. And yeah, see, there it is. And if you actually finishing Banshee's Veil. Well, it does give mana too, and that does up the damage, or the AP that is being received by Archangel's staff.
Indeed.
So you do have a grouping on Baron right now. We have York going hard on this GP right now. Are they going to transition around? York is still sticking on to him. Here comes Kennen around. Is he going to get away? He is starting to run away. He's getting slowed right now. And there's the Omen of War, Q Ghoul, giving him that movement speed, and he is going to be joined by his team right now. So we have Vayne actually bottom right now, and this is a 5v4 situation up top. You don't exactly know that though. I don't see Vayne bottom.
Not yet, they don't. They will when she starts ricing this. There we go. Into the lane. Cool beans. They're like, okay, maybe we should go hit that 4, but that's a very tight-knit 4. Sona with that ultimate up is a great counter initiate, and Lord Lutz can just take someone out of the fight with that ultimate of his, and then you just do not want to have a double Yorick just slamming on you. So, no, they're not going to do it. Throwing out the wall anyways, and Nivea just being, you know, a little bit safer than normal. And
why not?
Yeah, things are just going to reset at this point. 11-5, about 4K. Yeah, 4K gold difference at this point. Could go any way at this point. An ace from either side could really just set the tone for the rest of the game.
well behind in gold is still not out of the entire game yet. They do have some strong teamfight capabilities if they can play right. And GP actually on his way to Triforce right now, not getting Atmas to do an Atmog build. He just got the Warmogs, and now he's just going to go for Triforce, and he's about 1,400 gold away from that. Wearing up the bottom bush. Kennen does finish Rylai's, and he is getting that needlessly large rod, either going for Hourglass or Death Cap, depending on what he wants. I mean, I would suggest him getting Death Cap, so it doesn't, I mean Hourglass, so it just doesn't blow up. You can sit in that fight a bit longer.
Yeah.
Nibio almost...
Vayne, Shyvana, Yorick. That's 3 ADs right there. Hourglass, 50 armor, plus invulnerability for a bit there. Much better choice than a Death Cap. Even with that Woda, you can't sustain against 3 ADs like that.
We do have the Shirelius from Tarek, so definitely if they want to catch someone they can, but actually Tarek only opted for 1 GP5 item.
And now he doesn't even have it, because of Shirelius.
Surprised he didn't get like a heart of gold at least.
Yeah, Sona on the other hand, you know, she has all 3.
Oh, here's Shyvana catching onto this Graves. Graves stunning down there. Vayne actually ulting in, getting bear pod by that. There's the exhaust. Is he going to go down? Vayne almost dead. Knocking away the Udyr. Kendis. There's the crescendo onto Vayne. Good save. There's the the stealth tumbling past. There's the heal coming out from Sona, and Vayne is dropping, but he does have the support of the Sona, the defense, and the healing, and Udyr does go down. Very well played by Vayne and Sona.
They don't call it a hyper carry for nothing. Yeah, we do got some people still here in the mid. Hubbuck's running around with that ultimate. Had himself a double going around. Just going to throw out some of those ghouls. Kennen is going to back off. Graves, however, oh, just the other side of that wall. Could have been a very different story had he actually landed that behind Roughhide. But no, Frostbite going down. That's fine. They're just going to reset these lanes. They did lose Shyvana, but they picked up those 2. And just some fancy footwork coming out of that Vayne. Now has red and blue going to town. Selling to Doran's, picking up a Zeal.
Dragon has respawned.
What do you think? Double Phantom for her? She already has the 1. It's really not much else other than a Triforce. But like Zeal makes only 2 things.
I mean, if it was me, I'd buy QSS.
Yeah, but she picked up another Zeal.
Yeah, I mean,
QSS ain't part of Zeal.
No, I was just saying. Like, yeah, she's gonna buy another Phantom Dancer. I'm just saying, like, if she would have, I probably would have dumped the gold into QSS just to get rid of all those stuns.
Nah, good heals from Sona, kept her alive. That stun on top of Tarek probably kept that Vayne from dying. Very absolutely.
Definitely the crescendo was a very good, well done by both of them.
Yeah, good teamwork from there. It's good to see teamwork like that in these kind of games. NesTea showing us a shining example of teamwork in that fight.
Very much so.
Don't you think better?
Push top.
The only thing better, I think, would have been that double lift 2v1 where he's just on his own in that national ESL. That was something else.
Graves actually is picking up QSS.
Yeah, Graves is. That's fine.
It's actually a smart idea. Not too bad. Not too shabby of an idea.
Smart because you said it, and I appreciate that.
So yeah, you're right. Udyr did buy that Spirit Visage. He is going for Wit's End right now. Udyr is bottom. They might actually be able to do this Baron right now. They do have the vision that Udyr is bottom. They can go for this right now, actually, if they really wanted to.
Oracles, come on, go back the other way.
There we go. Now they're going to do it right now. And Udyr just realizing that he is bot. He is going to get caught. The Baron is dropping right now.
Good wall.
1/4 of its health down. Going down really fast right now. Almost at half health right now. They just need to focus on GPL throwing down. There's some more damage coming out, and they're going to back out. Here comes Graves. Some damage coming in. Using that. Oh my god, he's too far in. Kennen going down immediately. Too much damage. That Shyvana tanking very well. They are going to follow up on this. They're trying to chase them down right now. Here comes Yorick moving really, really, really fast. They're going to get away to this turret right now, and they're going to back off. There's a wall. Are they going to try and catch it? No, not quite. Very good turnaround, playing that one kill out and just backing off. Kennen just sticking his... Kennen and Graves both sticking his neck way too far out. Graves actually quick drawed too far in and was forced to flash out. And yeah, I don't think he even used... Oh, no, he did use his ult there. He did get caught too far in, just a bit too much, sticking their necks out. They're going to transition back onto Dragon because they know it's a 5v4. Maybe going to zone off. He can just throw the Splash Frost and throw the wall out. And does Udyr have Smite? Udyr doesn't have Smite, but he's nowhere near this, and the Dragon is going to be picked up. Trying to steal that. Both. Oh my god, Taric melting just so much, and now GP is helpless. And the Pirate goes down.
They had to commit to it. They had to say, okay, we got to try one shot at it. We do not want them to have that Baron. Unfortunately, timing just not
give it to
on them.
And try and farm some more, to be honest.
Well, that's what they said. They said they wanted to do it, and they tried.
Yeah.
They tried their best.
The smartest idea too, but that's what they committed to, and they tried to. GP almost having a Triforce, and now NesTea is just going to siege this middle turret right now while they have 2 down. They might be able to get the. They'll be able to get the. They might be able to get the inhibitor turret.
Kennen's up.
Some shots right now. They do have minions here. As long as they just focus that tower and just push it down, they might be able to get this. Taric is now respawning. GP has another 20 seconds. If they just hit this tower, it will fall. It's falling dangerously fast. This inhibitor turret is going to go down. And there's a Thornado Flash Frost not exactly hit, and they are just going to focus on this inhibitor. York just taking damage. He is not getting hurt any bit whatsoever. Here goes down the inhibitor, and NesTea is just going to back out.
Yeah, smart move there, throwing out a wall.
If you switch your gold tab, Vayne 2,600 gold. Shyvana and Sona each have about 1,500, and York and Nivea each have 2k each. A lot of gold, a lot of items to buy, and it's going to push their lead even further, as the lead is almost a 10k gold lead.
Now they got the Baron. I mean, they haven't. I don't think they've successfully gotten themselves a Dragon, but it doesn't matter. 16-6, 3 extra towers, a Baron, and now an inhibitor under their belt. They're feeling really good. The creeps, you know, as you said, everyone's really hitting those 200s. We're going to start seeing 300s here if this game keeps going at this rate. But about 10k gold difference. That's a lot to make up.
NesTea really wants to do now is, you know, push their waves back out, buy with the gold they have, and start sieging even more with that, with the middle inhibitor down, and still having Baron. They still have about half Baron, so they still have another 2 minutes on Baron, so they can definitely make some plays with that. They should definitely start sieging right now with the gold they have. They should all just be buying.
Push top. I mean, there's no tower.
And there's 2 free turrets.
Yeah, shove it. Well, I would shove it on the top, get that inhibitor, but you're right. 2 free turrets could actually end up being a much better play in that bottom lane. And, you know, the wave's not even that pushed.
It's more gold and it's more map control.
Yeah, it's maybe another 3 waves and they could do it, but it doesn't look like they're actually very interested in...
Buying right now, except York didn't go back. Yeah, York does have his Warmog half full. He does have a full mana immune.
Oh my god. Check out Vayne.
Angel, yeah, Vayne.
Another
Bloodthirster instead of finishing off whatever she wanted to do with the Zeal, be it Triforce or Phantom Dancer.
46% lifesteal.
Flat out, yeah, with the gold that she got from the bottom wave. And here they go. They are coming bottom right now. Shyvana and Anivia are actually, they're going to split push top actually, because York is actually pretty beefy on his own right now. He almost sees about 3/4 of his way, or sorry, just about half on his Warmogs right now. They're going to start pushing that out. Graves looks like he's going for Last Whisper to get that armor. GP finished Triforce. Taric still just has his Shrelia. And we now have Kennen finally has an Hourglass, so he might not melt as quickly now. And it looks like Anivia is also going for... Anivia has finished Death Cap, and it looks like he's going for a Void Staff. And Sona also picking up Aegis of the Legion, a very useful item, very good. And they aren't actually going to push here. They don't have York, and I think they assess that, and they're just going to back off right now instead. They really need to push and not waste this Baron, though, the last bit of it.
Yeah, I think they're a little scared, but at this point, I'm just looking at Vayne. She's at 351 attack damage. That Baron has now fallen off, but we still have another 28 to come out from that Bloodthirster. One more item. She's going to be topping out 480.
Jungle area. Are they going to engage on this GP? They do not know that they're in the... Oh, they do just spot the Vayne and the Sona right now. They know they're in the jungle. And right now, they do know they're all in the middle lane. They should just push this bottom lane really fast right now. You could have Yorick and Shyvana just tank this turret and drop it really fast. And that's what they're going to do. Here we go. They're just going to push this way back. This tower is going down so quickly right now. Half health, quarter health, and this turret is going to drop.
Bam. Easy,
That's another turret down. And that's more gold into the pocket. The gold lead extending to 11k.
Yep, 2 turrets, as you said. Very, very advantageous right there. No deaths on the table, but it is 16-6. 40 minutes in, they are at 11k. And
NesTea in a very strong position. Vayne is so strong right now, and Nivea is very, very strong right now, and Yorick and Shyvana are both incredibly tanky right now. Yorick actually buying Atmas to go with his Warmogs, finishing Atmogs build, and Shyvana actually has a Thornmail.
Atmogs with a Mana Mune, almost topping out that 300 auto attack. He has 15 armor pen to boot, so it's not exactly true damage.
There's some damage going on, a huge chunk. Flashing in, Kennen using that slicing Maelstrom. There's the there's the Hourglass finally. Crescendo being thrown out. Vayne actually got dropped. Vayne got caught too far in, getting stunned. Here goes Yorick right now. They are turning this around. Down goes Tarek. They are going to pursue on this. There's a stun onto flashing and stunning the Nivea into egg right now. Shyvana in the middle of all of them. They do focus the Shyvana egg, and Shyvana egg goes down. Shyvana trying to ghost away right now. Are they going to be able to catch this? Raise morale is off cooldown in just 1 second right now, but Shyvana is too fast, using burnout and that ghost escaping. A huge blunder from NesTea right there. Vayne getting caught in a bad position, getting caught inside slicing Maelstrom and then being chain CC'd. That's not the thing that she wants to have done, because now that gives Elite Alberta Gaming a bit of breathing room to actually just possibly even farm up more and take a bit more map control back.
Yeah, good fight right there for Elite Alberta Gaming. That's really going to help you. Graves, with that QSS really showing it, but it was really that Kenton initiation right there. He just went in there, slicing Maelstrom. You saw the Zonias come out, and by the end of it, Vayne was dead on the floor. And without that hyper carry right there, that 400 auto attack damage machine, you have to retreat. It's 5-on-4. You got that Tarek, that's fine. Who cares? He's a support. You took out the enemy AD. Push your advantage.
And you get those small bits of bonus gold too.
Yep.
For the squeeze.
They also picked up a dragon out of that, so that's going to bring up their gold a little bit. It's still a good difference at this point. I mean, they're about to hit 50k. We're at 58.5 here for NesTea. So they're still behind, but that mountain has gotten a little bit lower to climb. You okay, Yuhn? I lost my Uni.
No, sorry.
Okay. You alright?
So you have them wearing up here. I don't know if they have this Baron timed or not. So Baron, after the Baron buff comes off, you have 3 minutes after. It does respawn every 7 minutes. Baron buff lasts for 4, and Baron does not, the duration is not increased by the runic affinity. So if the Baron buff ends, that's 4 minutes past. It's 3 minutes to beat back up again. You can time the Baron that way.
Well, it should be coming out within the next 60 seconds then.
It should. We actually have both teams grouping up. GP just finishing by and has his Atma too. GP is very scary. GP almost has 6 items, and GP with 6 items is actually very, very terrifying.
And he's sitting at 5. Very nice. There we go. Baron up 42-30. We do got that Oracle's going in.
The ward there, throwing the crystallized wall, denying them access.
Shyvana with that Thornmail. Scary.
Vayne hasn't bought any extra items, still at the same kind of items. Shyvana upgrading to Warden's Mail, looking to get Randuins. There's another ward down. They're just going to take down. I hope this Graves doesn't get caught, or at least he remembers to get QSS. But he does have Last Whisper, and this is going to help a lot in terms of reducing all this armor that the tanky ones have. 46%,
and then 31 on top of that. That's going to be majority for a huge DPS boost. What's he happen out? Only 260 when you look at it. But Vayne, without those Bloodthirsters, she's only sitting at 260 herself.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Vayne does a lot of damage right now. I just think that Graves is building a little bit smarter right now in terms of situation. Because if Vayne gets caught again, it's not going to be... They're going to pay for it.
Yeah, Sona throwing out the area of Perseverance.
And then almost has his flash up again. So they might be waiting on that. Kennen's flash is almost up. They might do another initiation using Slicing Maelstrom on this Vayne.
Yeah, they're
If
playing
they
the ward game.
focus this Vayne down and get that drop, they will win this team fight really easily.
Very delicate situation right here. If either team gets an ace, it could be over. Depends on how many people survive.
Yeah, very much so, regardless of the 9,000 gold lead that they have right now. All they have to do is just push down middle, and that could be the game.
Could be.
We are 44 minutes in right now. We do have some footsies being on. There's a wall catching this Udyr right now. Very well done. Oops, bun. Bam. A beautiful wall taking down this Udyr right now, and they're going to chase onto this GP. They should just turn around and do Baron right now. They're going to chase onto this GP actually. Flashing up, exhaust coming down, he eats oranges, and it's still not K because he's being dropped right now. Here they come, GP flashing out, using Slicing Maelstrom, trying to prevent the enemy movement from coming up, and flashing at himself right now. Throwing the smoke screen out, flashing back. They're going to push on this inhibitor, and they might be able to push this down and finish the game right here. Inhibitor goes down, they're pushing onto this. Udyr getting caught in such a bad spot. Footsie's being played, Street Fighter style.
I can see the glares right now as they're going off.
Right now, they're trying to dash into this. Anivia might drop into Egg. No, gets out now, crescendoing that. Graves using QSS, getting rid of the Ignite, preserving his own life. Another stun onto this Taric right now. He's just going to barely escape right now. They're going to finish this wave. There's only one Nexus turret heading off. This Nexus turret is going down. Udyr has 7 seconds left to respawn right now. They're diving in on this Kennen, and Taric going down so far. Taric down as well. They're going to hit on this inhibitor right now. Here's Udyr right now. Can he make any sort of play? Half turret or half the Nexus health. Nexus goes down. NesTea picks up the game with a beautiful wall coming from Oops Bun, catching Udyr and ending the game.
That poor man-bear pig, his only weakness, losing his entire health bar, and thus the game.
Very, very well done at the end of the game.
Indeed. Indeed, good sir. Yes, there you go. NesTea taking it over Alberta Elite Gaming, or Elite Alberta Gaming. I always get the two of them mixed up, but well played on both ends. That means they're going to go down to that losers bracket. Are they going to have a rematch up against Ruthless Cunning?
Might be so.
Bow chicka wow wow.
Very well done. You know, definitely there was the blunder by NesTea early by Eyes of a Thief getting caught on the bottom inhibitor turret. And they picked it up. Oops Bun making clutch plays at the end. Very well done to him. That's definitely the MVP of this game. Very nicely done, catching that wall and sealing the deal on the game.
Winning the game for NesTea.
Yeah. You guys are tuning in the end of the game. That was NesTea and Elite Alberta Gaming in the semi-finals of winners bracket. And NesTea has just knocked down Elite Alberta Gaming into losers right now. My name is Yuhn, and I'm joined by the very curvaceous FourCourtJester.
I don't even know what that means.
And we will be right back in a couple minutes. Stay tuned.